Now you see, now you don't.
Ah,
Yeah, it disappeared. Welcome to another episode of the HHW Show podcast, live on YouTube and Facebook. You can follow us on 4downs3counts.com. And it's our final, really, it's our last episode of the season as we are going to predict the Saturday night's main event that's going to happen this Saturday. So there's plenty of action going on this Saturday because us being military, Army versus Navy football. Then we're going to turn around and watch Saturday night's main event. It's going to be awesome. It's going to
yeah,
be awesome weekend, man.
always is.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I
Seeing
mean, go ahead. You
no,
you
just
you you've been away for a while, man. You was sick last week. Yeah, I
yes, I
remember.
was. Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
But look, this Army Navy game, just goes to show, the camaraderie these two teams have for each other, the respect they have for one another. Throw record out the window. It's not about that. Because we know that these guys are going into the field to battle, but then afterwards they got to put on that uniform and continue on, just protecting our country for us, and that's always a beautiful thing. And then going into Saturday night main event, we're seeing another history in the making, somebody that makes us feel even older than what we are because we've seen him come up and now we've seen him finally unlace the shoes one last time. So
you
wow.
know, I'm glad that you mentioned that, but that is a true story because we are seeing a legend from start to finish.
Right.
You
Yes.
know, I can't say the same like when I grew up watching Hulk Hogan. They've been wrestling in different other wrestling promos, but
Right.
we're looking at the guy that started OVM, then got called up, and it was so unique is John Cena, Dave Bautista, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton.
Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, but you
But
got
yeah, I
the
get what you're
top
saying.
four.
Yeah, I
Yes,
get what
Joker
you're saying.
Bench is in there, but the top four that changed a lot in the WWE, and we're getting to see John Cena hanging it up one last time
Yeah.
this Saturday.
It's crazy because I've seen a short clip of a dark match where John Cena, the prototype, and Rico were OVW tag team champions, and they took on Shelton Benjamin and Brock Lesnar for the OVW tag team titles on Raw, but it was a dark match, and
Mhm.
Brock and Shelton won those tag titles. I was like, wow, just bring back memories of these things.
Mhm.
It's like so many memories. Whether you was a John Cena fan, whether you're not, whether you hated him or loved him,
Right.
he still deserved the respect, regardless.
Yeah. Um. More on that later on as we make our
Hmm.
prediction. But let's do some follow up here. We'll start with
Hmm.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Um. LA Knight came out short against um,
Gunther.
Gunther.
Hmm.
I called it from the beginning before even the tournament started. Props to me, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not to brag about it, but I'm bragging. I have to brag.
No, why not? You said it before the tournament even started.
Yeah.
Before we even.
It just made a lot of sense to have someone with class to go against John Cena. And I'm
Right.
looking throughout the whole roster. Who is next to step up and be ruthless aggression? There's no one like John Cena, but there's someone that respects the ring, that wrestles with honor and integrity, and that is Gunther.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
so big ups to him. But what I don't like on the other side is this rivalry between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. I am really tired of
Wake,
watching these two go at it.
wake me up when it's over with.
Ah,
Golly.
and the thing is that Drew McIntyre's not winning that title, and that's. I mean, if he wins, I'm like, okay, he ain't gonna last that long. But a good week or two, and then he loses it, right? And he got too much ego that he's gonna lose that concentration of winning the title. So yeah, I'm gonna let it be. And supposedly Drew McIntyre is suspended, right? And then Cody Rhodes calling out, I don't want him suspended no more. I'm like, really? Oh, you want him back? Go to his house and fight. Randy Orton would do it. Remember Randy Orton going all the way to Triple H's house?
What about John Cena doing that against Edge? He did the same thing. Yeah, people go to people's houses. Like,
Go to his house. Go fight. It got nothing to do with the WWE arena. Go. Just
for
go
real.
at it.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
and I are friends because I don't want you flying all the way to Texas to come fight me in my house. Good lord.
Dang.
I'm just gonna leave the door open for you. Don't break it.
That is some crazy shit right there, right? Be like, I'm gonna go chase you. Give me a flight, give me a ticket, American Airlines.
For
They
real.
should make a script of that, man. Honestly, WWE should make a script like, damn, you know how we'll just get in our car and go down the street and go fight? Nah, not these people. They gonna fly. God forbid that you out of country. I'm gonna go fly to Dublin, Ireland, and get Sheamus.
Right? Are you not entertained?
I mean, even Sheamus and what was his old tag team partner?
Oh, Cesaro.
Cesaro,
They would go
right?
to bars and fight.
Bar
Good lord.
fights. Yeah. Ain't that something? The women's tag team divisions heating up. The Kabuki Warriors, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Last Legend, Judgment Days, Raquel Rodriguez, and Roxanne Perez. But you can also add more to the list because now you got Bailey and Lyra
Wow.
Valkyria. So, man, it finally we're getting some action in the women's tag team division.
Oh yeah, finally we get things to heat up,
Mhm.
more matches, more tag matches to go up against each other, and then Raquel calling her shot for the world heavyweight title, the women's
Mhm.
championship title. So yeah, it's lot going on. I like it. Stir
Yeah.
the pot. Let's heat it up.
What else? Solo Sokoa got really his promo is out there, man. I gotta talk to you about it because he made his intentions clear to the Y6. Okay. And in quote, he says, everything that was his, which is related to Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, is yours. And the message to Uncle Howdy will become mine. And he went on, and then he ended it with believe. And I'm like, oh, believe. No way. He did not just go there. So it is stirring the pot between Solo Sokoa and Uncle Howdy, which is good if it's set up for another debut of Netflix in January. That's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to that.
I like it.
Hmm.
I need to see more action out of the Y6 anyway. So
Yeah, absolutely. The U.S. title is very interesting because Ija Dragunov, he is the current United States champion, but is his title tainted because of all the assists that's going on outside the ring, or is he a true U.S. champ?
I can't fault him because of all the outside shenanigans. I mean, he's still going out there defending that title, and
Mm.
so I think he's living up to that legacy. Um, So yeah, I don't think it's his fault. I mean, he's a fighting champion anyway. I mean, that dude is one of the toughest SOBs in the WWE right now. Good
But
lord.
Carmelo Hayes put it on him. He had
Yeah.
a chance to win that title, and
Hmm.
then would have confirmed because we had a future star lineup, right? We had Carmelo Hayes and Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria became the Intercontinental Champion. Carmelo Hayes became the Andre the Giant winner. But then now all of a sudden, Hayes is now heating up, right?
Hmm.
And he came so close, but Carmelo Hayes has a way of putting his. He always got to make comments, always stirring the pot, and he messed with Tommaso Ciampa, the wrong person. You knew that somehow Ciampa was going to interfere with that match, and especially that he wants dibs on that U.S. title.
Hmm.
Man, I thought we were gonna have a new champion, right? With a lot of interference, but hey, Ija Dragunov is gonna be the winner. But I am predicting that we could have a triple threat match between Hayes, Champa, and Dragunov. What do you think?
I like it. I like it. Book it.
Mm,
Seriously. I think it's good for the US title.
mm, okay.
Yeah.
What else? Besides all that, um, it, SmackDown was pretty good this past Friday. It
for a
really
change.
has. But now we're moving on to the next to Monday Night Raw, and I need you tell me. I'll have you have the floor. Who do you think is the mystery man?
I'm starting to doubt that it's even Austin Theory now. I mean, I know that's what we speculating, that that's who it is, but it could be somebody else. I mean, could it be his? Take a wild shot here. I mean, could it be his ex tag partner? Could it be Grayson Waller doing all this? I mean, it's somebody that, like you were saying, that Logan Paul has a relationship with or has something to do with. He's talking to somebody that we don't expect him to be talking to.
Mhm.
you know, and this person has a lot of agility. You know what I'm saying? This person can move, but it seemed like could it be was it a two or is it two different people? Could it be two separate people that Logan Paul's gunning here to bring towards the vision? You know what I'm saying? So
Look,
because
this is all Logan Paul's doing. And I
yeah,
thought at first I thought Paul Heyman has something to do with it, but this is all Logan Paul's doing, and I don't think he's including Paul Heyman into this. That's just my belief, right? And whoever's messing with Logan Paul, they're going to see the mysterious man. I do believe it's Austin Theory, right? But let's see how everything plays out. But I'm wondering if, let's put it this way, that's happening, right? But guess on the other side, what's happening? That's not in the picture yet. That's not part of the storyline yet. And I want to focus on the tag team division and the fact that the Usos are back as tag teams. The New Day got no relevance right now. They're not there anymore. They're there occupying space. But somehow the Paul Heyman people, his crew, wanting all the titles. Braun Breakers wants that world title. Logan Paul might join Bronson Reed in the tag team and to try to get the tag team titles. What if we get that versus the Usos?
then we see a very Uso team that's going to be a hard is very very threatened.
Mm,
They're going to be threatening. They could be stronger than ever because we know how they operate as a team.
yeah,
And if this is the only way to get Jimmy a title back around his waist, then why not?
yeah,
Because Jimmy has not done anything by himself. So they're more formidable threat to everybody when they're together.
right.
And so yeah, let them run the table to continue on and see if they can grab another tag team title to their resume.
Mm.
You're right, because I would like to see one last match between them and the New Day. To be honest, I know we've seen it is repetitive, but if the New Day is going to stay relevant, the Usos need to be involved
The New Day's not
because
relevant, man. I'm sorry. If they don't
I
have
get
Big
it,
E, they're not relevant.
I get it,
Mhm.
but they're trying to hold that name together, and the only way they can do it is having the Usos back. You know what I'm saying? Because they've had so many wars. You know what I'm saying? Just one last time. But right now, the vision is the issue, and the Usos can do that much more damage together than they can individually.
Plenty of
You
time to
know?
do it, especially where we're almost close to the Royal Rumble, which is
Hmm.
leading to WrestleMania. There's a lot. There's plenty of
Yeah,
time to have this unfold. And then also let's look at the women's side of the house. Raquel Rodriguez, she's putting herself out there now, and I think she's gonna be the next challenger for Stephanie Vaquer's Women's World Championship.
yeah, I like it. But it seems like they need to get their their affairs in order at the Judgment Day because with Liv Morgan back, things to be seems a little shaky and rocky right
I
now.
know, man. It's confusing because I thought Liv Morgan was gonna capture it. Liv Morgan came and trying to like honor Roxanne Perez and Raquel for the tag team titles, but then all of a sudden she's after the champion. Like I'm confused on all this. or
Hmm.
are we going to see some friction between Raquel and Liv Morgan?
I think so. I
Mm.
think so.
And where's Roxanne going to be on all this?
They could be
Especially
trying.
when Liv Morgan is siding with Roxanne right now.
They could
Mm.
be ousting out Raquel. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. And then lastly, what is up with LA Knight? I
I
mean, are they just throwing him under the bus or
Big
what?
time. I mean, they threw him under the bus. They ran over him forward. They put it in reverse and ran over him again. This is your future superstar here. I've been saying it for a long time that he reminds me of a Stone Cold Steve Austin. You need to use him right. Utilize him the right way, man. Stop making him lose so many matches. The only thing I can see out of all this that they turn him back to heel. That's the only thing I can see because he's losing so many matches. I will frustrate me. You know what I'm saying? That would frustrate me because you can't get over Punk. You couldn't get over Rollins. You can't get over the Vision, dude. You couldn't beat Gunther. I mean, you got lucky by beating Jay in the finals. You know, in the semifinals. I mean, so kudos to you on that. But
Right.
Jay's not really a singles competitor anyway, so that
Hmm.
was going to be a gimme anyway for you. But they seriously, they need to put a belt around LA Knight before this goes south.
I want to let's just say let's just say that because John Cena had one time had a whole year that he lost
Right,
because he
right,
was helping putting people over.
right.
What if year 2026 is LA Knight's year?
That'd be
And
great,
and that will be him winning the Royal Rumble.
man. That'd be so awesome. That'd be so awesome.
And then he get to pick and choose his opponent for WrestleMania.
Hmm. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
He
But I
deserves.
just hope,
He
yeah,
deserves.
he deserves it. You're right. But what if I just hope that this is not him that let him go. I'll be very disappointed.
Oh my God, that's a waste of talent right there if you let him go. He
Mm,
has so much potential. You made him United States champion twice.
yeah.
You know,
Yes.
if you're gonna keep
Yes.
him on Raw, then give him
Mhm.
the Intercontinental title. I mean, something. Because if you're gonna make Gunther the future WWE champion here, and LA Knight has no room on Raw for anything,
Mhm.
then either keep him on Raw, give him the Intercontinental title because Dom don't need it if he's gonna be doing his AAA stuff.
Right.
Okay. Or move him back to SmackDown and see if he can go after something over there because Cody is getting boring, like you said, with Drew McIntyre.
Right. Right.
And who's to know? Like we talked about, it could be a small chance that Cody might turn his back on the fans, and that gives a new rising star like LA Knight the chance to bring back the glory days for the folks
I
and
do
make.
believe that if that was to happen, Roman Reigns will convert him to be a heel. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
let's go ahead and move on to our next segment before we make our prediction. It's the holiday hijinks that's happening this Sunday at the VFW Post 511 in New Britain. It's Wrestling with Character with TNA superstar AJ Francis and victorious BRG making
Mm.
his debut, who is from Major League Wrestling, well known, especially in the NEW. This guy BRG. He's the man. I can't wait until he shows up. Flash Waller versus Daniel J. Powers. That's gonna be an epic match. You don't want to miss it. It's a family fun, action-packed wrestling, a lot of comedy, and of course, audience participation is a must.
Yeah.
This is no ordinary wrestling event. This is the top wrestling promotion in New England, and that is Wrestling with Character live this Sunday. So go to wrestlingwithcharacterlive.com and order your tickets now. All right. It's always sold out. And I just can't wait until I'm there this Sunday. Like I said, this is going to be an awesome weekend. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead and start off with the Saturday night's main event, John Cena's final match. that's happening this Saturday, and I'm predicting maybe the first match could be Bailey versus Soruka. This is a spectacular event. I love the way Soruka wrestles. I really do.
I she's got a lot of potential. She is the future. We've seen her face kind
Mhm.
of popping up a lot, especially on the Raw side.
Right.
So
But I
yeah,
don't know. Is she solo or is she the tag team?
who knows? I mean, I think she's just better off to be solo. Let's see what
Yeah.
she can do. You know, we know what she's capable of doing. We've seen her on NXT.
Hmm.
So this is going to be a great challenge against a veteran like Bailey, who's really got different personal egos going on right now. She's got personal multiple personalities going on. I don't
I
know.
think the personality is not going to be involved in this match, but I think the call is for Soruka to go to the main roster, and
Hmm.
we need some flavor, more flavor in there in the women's division. But I don't think that Soruka would get the job done. I do believe that Bailey will become victorious over Soruka this Saturday.
I agree. Her experience, being on the main roster, she's gonna teach Soruka some lessons here that she can take away, from this match. So it's not a complete loss for Ruka because
Hmm.
she's gonna be learning from one of the best, one of the four horse ladies here. So, you
Right.
know, I like Bailey also to win this match.
All right, moving on to the next. Cody Rhodes versus Oba Femi. Look, Cody Rhodes is the undisputed champion, and to put this together, we're probably gonna see what Oba Femi could do in the main roster. I think this is his stepping stone. I mean, he is the NXT champion, but if we're gonna have a match like this, I just don't see Oba Femi winning at all. I don't. Um, it's good to see it, but I think he'll remain at NXT and somebody else is gonna step up.
Yeah,
That's my opinion.
no, I think he still needs some developing in the NXT. Continue doing what you're doing. You're already a two-time NXT champion. Continue dominating down that way. But I think this match will help see if he got these wrestling skills, the wrestling moves. Not just all about power. Because Cody's going to come with it. He's going to come with the athleticism in this match and outmaneuver and out wrestle Oba. Let's see if Oba can try to keep that momentum going with him. See how long he can last against Cody. But at the end of the day, Oba's going to see the crossroads, and it's over for the champ.
All right. Oh yeah, I am going for Cody Rhodes. You're going for Cody Rhodes.
Hmm.
So all good. My favorite here, um, AJ Styles versus Dragon. I'm sorry, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, the tag team champions versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. I'm a big fan of Javon Evans, man.
Man,
He reminds me of the earlier years of Kofi Kingston.
yes, yes.
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah, but I thought he had a little more chance with Gunther. I love that match, man. You know, that first round, I was like, man, don't tell me I'm gonna have an upset on this one. But Gunther prevailed though. But I like this dude. But I'm not too familiar with Leon Slater. I mean, I haven't watched NXT. But as far as Javon Evans, let him stay single competition, man. The hell with that crap. Bring him on the main roster. Make him Jamaican or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, AJ Styles, Dragon Lee are going to win this match.
Look, there's going to be a lot of high flying in this match. That's what I'm
Mhm.
looking forward to. But yeah, at the end of the day, the tag champs are going to prevail.
Yeah. And then
AJ.
lastly, John Cena's final match, John Cena versus Gunther, main event. Um, Look, Gunther's going to win. I'm a firm believer that when you're gone, you're going to go with laying on your back. I don't think that John Cena is going to quit though. I think Gunther would be better off getting him a 3 count. But he's not gonna make John Cena quit. It's just that's not his MO. It's not gonna happen. I don't care. He never quit now. Before he's not gonna do it now. I just don't see it.
No, no,
But
you're right.
would he put him to sleep and call it a night? I don't know. I don't think that's the way to go out.
I'm fighting with this because if you remember and you see this is they're already in the Hall of Fame because of because of the match,
Mhm.
Bret Hart versus Stone Cold, and I quit match. Stone Cold lost the match, but he never said I quit. He
Right,
passed out.
right.
He just passed out. So technically, he never quit. He never gave up. If, and this is just an if, you're right. I want to see the three count. But could it be that John Cena just passes out and he can't answer? But he never quits.
Yeah,
He can continue on until his last dying breath, and he's gonna pass out, and the referee has to stop the match. You see, because he's not he goes by that motto, never give up, and he's not gonna do that. But I can't see him go to sleep though. I mean, Goldberg went to sleep, but I don't
mm,
see John Cena going to sleep though.
I
This
want
is
to see Kurt Angle there, Triple H, Stephanie, Undertaker. I want to see Vince McMahon. I know a lot of people not be a fan, but Vince McMahon should be present for this sake. You had Hulk Hogan and you had John Cena. John Cena made that brand. PG era,
yeah,
all John Cena. It was all him. And Triple H said it. He's the GOAT,
yeah.
right? You
Hmm.
needed Hulk Hogan to stand up the company, did just right. When Hulk Hogan was the made it to the Hall of Fame, it took forever for him to get his first words out. That's how top he was. He was the GOAT. We had a new GOAT, and that's John Cena.
Yeah.
I want to see these guys that gave an appraisal to him. But most importantly, the symbol that I would love to see. And again, I don't know, you know, Kurt Angle to be in the ring and to be like, you did show the aggression. You did ruthless aggression. You did a good job. I want that confirmation, that validation. You did that, and that will come. Oh my God, that would be probably the most emotional stage right there. And of
No,
course, with Gunther there and everything else to show that class, I think he will. I don't think he will belittle John Cena.
I hope not. I mean, yeah, we you get your hand raised in victory, but who's the real winner after this match is over with?
Mhm.
And we've seen the passing of the torches plenty of times, and there's always been respect there. I mean, even Brock Lesnar had enough class to raise Cody Rhodes' hand in victory.
Right.
Okay. And
Mhm.
so I want to see John Cena bring out a little bit of thugonomics in this match. I just want to see different John Cena. I want Gunther to feel John Cena of old versus the John Cena of new, to know that he is dealing with a true legend in this ring, and
Mm.
that it's going to be very tough to put John Cena down because we've seen many superstars, the Kurt Angles, the Triple H, the Undertakers, have hard times taking John Cena. Edge and all these guys, they had a hard time taking John Cena down. It took a whole lot
Right.
to keep him down, and so Gunther's in for a fight. He's in for a big fight. But you're right. I stand in agreement with you that Gunther wins this match, but the real winner is John Cena after this. And I want to see Gunther just after the bell. You can gloat on Monday night, but for that Saturday night, let the floor be his and raise his hand in victory.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
because it's going to be
Um,
a tearjerker. It's going to be a tearjerker. I
yeah.
guarantee it's going to be.
Yeah. And I will be tuned in, watching it. And, we're not going to have a post reaction to anything of this like that. Like I said, our next show will be in January. But for the last match, if you listen to our podcast on Spotify or wherever you listen to your audio podcast, we will have our top 25 music and everything else. But as far as this is concerned, I really, I like I said, I really do wish there are all the veterans and the superstars. I don't care what brand you in, man. This is the moment for John Cena. Edge, there's another one. Look, man, F this copyright, whatever. I don't care. This is a living legend right now. And everyone that was a part of John Cena should be present right there because they did it together,
Hmm.
right? And of course, the WWE, the fans, we made it, we wanted it, we watched it, we were hungry for it, and we got it, right? So it'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty cool.
It'll be great.
Oh, yeah.
Shawn Michaels need to be there because he was tag champions with him, correct?
Oh, you remember that triple threat between
Oh,
Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and John Cena? Yeah,
he kicked the crap
yeah.
out of Triple H, boy.
Oh boy. It's a lot of memories, man. A
Yeah,
lot of memories. And like how you said it in the beginning of the show, we get to see someone start and finish. We were alive to see the start and the finish.
there was a funny moment that them three had. I don't know if you remember it before they had their match, and the Bella twins were in the background listening to it. It was funny because John Cena, Triple H told him, but yeah, I remember I beat you, and then of course Shawn Michaels intervenes, talking about, yeah, well, I beat you, and then John Cena's like, you know what, I'm tired of this. You beat me, I beat you, you beat him, yeah, you beat me. We all beat each other. And it was a
Mhm.
funny moment because now the Bellas was looking at them like,
Backstage, right?
yeah, like
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
I didn't mean it like that. That was the funny moments with John Cena, man. He was a clown.
They always find a way. They all find. They're all these characters. They always find a comedy way of doing things. And John Cena, man, to what he said that he was close of getting fired. I mean, that was his assumption, right? That he had to come up with something. And if it
Hmm.
wasn't for that bus ride and the motivation for Stephanie, we may not would have seen a John Cena.
Yep, you're absolutely
Yep.
right. We would have missed out on all the great
Hmm.
memories.
Yep. One more person, and that's Y2J,
Mm,
Chris Jericho. Remember when they started switching up the roster and the opening the show was the Y2J show, right? The Chris Jericho show. And um the first guest was John Cena.
yeah.
Yep. And
Mm,
that erupted the whole crowd, man. So yeah, man, many memories.
so
Many
many.
memories. Hector, I'm gonna end the show with you. Final words, John Cena. I know that you always said you wasn't a fan, but you respect them and everything else. And you wanted to close it out. So I'm gonna let you close it out, and the floor is yours, my friend.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't a big John Cena fan, but respect him for the many years that he's given us in the WWE. And I just want to say that John Cena's journey in the WWE has been nothing short of legendary. A testament to perseverance, passion, and integrity. Okay. For over 2 decades, he's given all in the ring for all of us, earning 17 world heavyweight titles, inspiring millions with his never give up spirit and living out a dream that few will ever achieve. As he steps away from ring competition and closes this chapter of his life with grace and purpose, let his career remind all of us that true greatness isn't just about championship belts. It's about the lives you touch, the promises you keep, and the courage to know when it's time to step forward into your next purpose. It's time to step forward. Okay. Thank you, John, for all the heart, the hustle, and the unforgettable memories. Loyalty, hustle, and respect. We thank you. We can see you now, John Cena. We thank you very much. And that's what we got for the HHW show. Tune in Saturday night when John Cena takes on Gunther in his last match at Washington, D.C. Thank you, everyone, for watching.